Well, here we go.
One more now. Yeah, one more now. Yeah, more. One thing I know, say she better pass. Two fine girls that I don't care about. 3 in the morning, she go pray till 4, 5, 6 other kids plus me become 7 days a week, she the hustle for 8 we go to rush cause the time they go. Carry you for 9 months, no be been so. Put your hands up for mama.
I'm the former Miss Nigeria USA, and on behalf of the team of the Women Work, we are here. We're thanking you for joining us tonight for the 2017 Women Work Gala celebrating Women's Day. We get a high five or a We are excited to honor our amazing women and ally leaders tonight.
Hi, good evening. My name is Nana Minya Ayensu, and I'm a former speaker at the Women Work Forum a couple years ago, and your co-MC for this evening. And we are very excited to see everyone looking so great. First of all, give yourselves a round of applause. You guys can go as always. So we're very excited for this, the 4th annual Women Work Gala, whose theme is self-care isn't selfish.
To tell more about the Women Work Gala, the Women Work Organization, and our theme this year, please welcome the co-founders of the Women Work Organization, Nekpen Oshuan and Demi Ajayi.
Good evening, everyone. How are you? Great.
Hello.
Yeah. Thank you guys for honoring us by coming tonight. Women Work is our passion project. I mean, I started this organization 4 years ago, really out of a need to unite women for what we feel is not your typical women's gathering. We're not talking about nails and makeup. We're not talking about, the standard core business practices. We're talking about the real obstacles that women face in their day-to-day lives when they go for their personal goals, when they reach for their personal goals. Our conference is very different from most conferences in that we're sharing stories that women often only share with their girlfriends or their loved ones. We bring it out in the open and we try to learn lessons and give each other best practices. So today the gala is really the celebration piece. We're here to honor amazing women who are leading in their sector, who are taking our gender to the next level, who are advocating for younger women, who are doing work that reflects our commitment to self-care and wellness as an organization. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you. As many of you may know, our annual forum and gala is our annual celebration of Women's Day. Forum with the same theme, self-care isn't selfish. We had amazing speakers. We had 2 panels, workshops, a youth forum, small business vendors as well. So we've really had like a very full and enriching day. We're happy to have you here this evening to continue that as well. As we mentioned before, our theme for 2017 is self-care isn't selfish. And one quote that has really stuck with us, which we actually came to learn about even after we picked the theme, was one from Parker Palmer, which states that self-care is never a selfish act. It is simply good stewardship of the only gift I have, the gift I was put on earth to offer others. Anytime we can listen to true self and give the care it requires, we do it not only for ourselves, but for the many others whose lives we touch. So we're very grateful to have this opportunity to share the spirit of this theme with you guys this evening, and also to celebrate people who embody this theme. And just one thing I thought about was during our panel, we were talking a lot about the importance of self-care and sometimes how religion seems to play like a barrier towards that. Like a lot of people sometimes feel like religion comes in conflict with that, but we're really so grateful to have an honoree this evening which embodies the importance of self-care and mental wellness in our Ally of the Year, who we will hear from later on this evening, Pastor Mike Waldron. So we're just really grateful to see how everything has come together. And we believe that self-care is central to all of our pursuits, whether it's in the personal space and also in the professional space as well. And we'll learn a little bit more about that from the speakers who are going to speak later on this evening.
So we wanted to give you an overview of the evening. We're going to start with our amazing keynote speaker, Karen Mulhauser.
Karen Mulhauser is the former president of the United Nations Association of Women and co-founder of the Women's Info Network. She is the principal at Consulting Women and holds a medical degree from Tufts University. Karen is here to share with us a letter from her to her younger self as a reflection of self-care journey. Please join us in welcoming Karen Mulhauser to the stage.
So I'm going to read a letter that I wrote to the 15-year-old Karen Weber. I kind of reflected also on what could this older white woman who grew up in a farm in a small town with only one African-American family could share. Yeah, and I grew up before the internet, but this is my message to my younger self. Dear Karen, I want to give you some information about what you will experience in the next 6 decades. Yes, one day you will be even older than Grandma is now. First of all, you are going to have a great life, really. It is not always going to seem that way. There are going to be a lot of disappointments along the way, but you're going to learn from those, and some of them will even make you stronger. You're also going to make mistakes, but you'll learn from those as well. And those boyfriends you don't even know yet, they're going to break your heart, but they're going to make you free to be able to marry the man that you have lived with for at least 48 years.
This honors a woman creating positive impact in the public sector. This year's honoree is Jessica Greer Morris, founding executive director of Werk. We heard it.
Jessica Greer Morris. And there's a fine line between comedy and tragedy, so just because someone has gone through dark things doesn't mean they have to live in the darkness. So I'm really delighted to be here and share a little bit about my story because I feel like I'm a poster girl for self-care. And I'm not a poster girl because I came out of the womb knowing how to do this. I do stand on the shoulders of giants, and I definitely want to mention some of the giants that are here today. I have my mother and my sisters here today. Thank you so much for joining us. My mom's a social worker, so I learned a lot from her. I have my husband with me today, who without his support and love, I never could have started Girl Be Heard, because he's like Mr. Mom. He's an incredible father, an incredible husband. And I also want to mention someone who's been on the journey with self-care with me, my dear friend Liz, and people that have been on the global journey with me. My master's is in public health, and in public health, a little different than a doctor might save one life at a time, and public health we do it by the millions. So we're always thinking about how to impact populations. And so I've had the great pleasure to take my dream of creating safe spaces for girls to 8 countries, and one of the countries is Taiwan. And I have my dear friends from Taiwan who run an incredible domestic violence shelter there called Garden of Hope. So thank you for coming and joining us today, all of my friends. And most importantly, I feel like I have nothing more important to say than that we're going to have a performance from Girl Be Heard today from Aya and Lisa. And basically, if we're successful, we basically hire our company members to run the show. They're both teaching artists today.
Leadership in education. And the honoree for this award is Dr. Marcia Keys, president of York College.
He always has the easy parts. I have to read the Bibles. It's Monday. Yeah. Can I just say a little something about something?
On behalf of President Marcia Keys, I'm very pleased to accept this award. I'm sorry she could not be here this evening, but York College is celebrating its 50th anniversary, and she is very proud of the fact that we are an institution with over 8,500 students from 125 countries, speaking more than 80 languages. And I'm very pleased to have representatives of the student government here this evening so you can see what your college is all about.
advocacy for free and affordable mental health services.
Michael A. Wall.
Good evening. Good. Thank you for this. This is actually a tremendous honor to be recognized by Women Work for many reasons. One, I found it interesting that I would be considered an ally of the year, and I'll tell you why. Many years ago when I started college as a philosophy and religion major,
And Tiff Roma, who will perform Loving Myself is Rebellion.
So yeah, this is called Loving Myself is Rebellion. My act of rebellion ripples in a pond, and I try so hard to make my own current. Loving myself is rebellion. Loving myself is rebellion. My act of rebellion ripples in a pond, and I try so hard to make my own current. Loving myself is rebellion. Loving myself is rebellion. Call me a rebel, call me a whore, call me a river, call me a storm. You can call me anything you like, but I got my name and I got my pride, and I walk with a sketch in my steps, hitch up my dress, lest I be blessed to impress the shoes on my feet smooth. I rode the ocean into the sunset. My love is honest from your spoon. My mouth ricochet around the room, echo my song off the walls of my room, wondering how, what, where, why now. Are you a stranger making this world stranger to you? This ain't the real picture, it's a myth. Turn movie, turn true. I don't know where looking. I'm looking out for you. I'm not sure when I'm running. My act of rebellion ripples in a pond, and I try so hard to make my own current. Loving myself is rebellion. Loving myself is rebellion. My act of rebellion ripples in a pond, and I try so hard to make my own current. Loving myself is rebellion, and loving yourself is a rebellion. Call me a rebel, call me a whore, call me a river, call me a storm. You can call me anything you like, but I got my name and I got my pride, and I try to find me in this world of bodies. If you fight the river long enough, you'll tire out living in a world making money off your self-doubt and insecurities. Read margins where my self-doubt grows. I question everything I'm told. How to look, how to act, how to get to a system that don't give shit back. My act of rebellion ripples in a pond, and I try so hard to make my own current. Loving myself is rebellion. Loving myself is rebellion. Act of rebellion ripples in a pond, and I try so hard to make my own current. Loving myself is rebellion. Loving yourself is rebellion. Loving myself is rebellion. Loving yourself is rebellion. Loving yourself is rebellion.
performs. His name is Gustavo Bello, popularly known as T-Cross, is a Nigerian-born Afro-pop and R&B recording artist with family root in Edo State, Nigeria. T-Cross obtained his first degree in civil engineering from Nnamdi Azikiwe University in Anambra State and also bagged a second degree in audio engineering in the US, where he currently resides. He started his musical performance at a young age as a member of the choir in his family church, where he learned how to play the drums, the keyboard, and the acoustic guitar. His quenchable passion for music made his choice as music as a profession. His first hit single was Follow Follow, featuring Nigerian megastar Inyanya. T-Cross has his records several singles with featured A-list artists such as Two-Face on My Love Is True, Inyanya on Follow, Lamborghini on Vocal, and Ortiz Femi on his recently released Pepe Dem. And Counting the Money, he cites his likes of Magic Fashik, Blackie, Brian McKnight, Boyz II Men, Michael Jackson are artists who influenced his style of music. T-Cross also established a charity organization which he calls Giving Back to My Alma Mater, where he renders financial assistance and welfare packages to students in his home state. Please give a big round of applause for T-Cross.
Hello everybody, thank you so much for that. If I didn't feel like a star, that definitely made me feel like one. When I got a call to perform at this event over a month ago, the first thing that they said was, we were told to contact you, and I said, is it a women's event? Don't worry about it. The reason is I'm from a family of 8, from Nigeria, third world nation, and you see your mother go through stuff to take care of 8 kids. So when I wrote this song, I was thinking about my mom and every woman out there, every girl, every mother. And you know how you put something together and you thought you were just doing something you were passionate about, and then it blew. So I'm actually happy to be performing this song before women, mothers, and mama. Please put your hands together for yourselves. It's very simple. You're going to join me to count 1 to 9. You would know when to say 1 and 2. It's really easy. And when I say put your hands up for mama, I mean, these are all mama, right? So it's easy to do that, right? All right, let's do it. Back, wake up. Yeah, one more now. Hey, yeah, more. So let's count. One thing I know says she better pass. 2 fine girls that don't care about. 3 in the morning she go creative. Let's go. Let's go. 6 other kids plus me become 7 days a week she dey hustle for 8 we gonna rush cause the time to go. To gather you for 9 months no be been so. Put your hands up for mama. I told you to hands up for. Hey, put your hands up for mama. See, I will always remember how in every December she would light our hearts with laughter. See, I will always remember in every December she would light our hearts with laughter. The way she lit the house right after. See, it makes me wanna sing my mama, cause the sight of her can heal my trauma. I sing this song for mama, that's you, to say how much I love her. Hey, put your hands up for myself, say, hands up for. Put your hands up for my DJ, my speakers. Hey, just a little bit of mama now. A little bit of mama. I just let a tiny bit, say, a little bit of mama. My love you, without you, you love me. When we in a place, you are my queen, my, hey, the reason to woman. When it rains, don't want to take my pain away. The reason why I owe it up to you, mama. Whenever I see mama, I'm alright. Whenever I see mama, say I'm alright. Whenever I see mama, hey, everybody put those hands up, say, put your hands up for mama. Hey, raise your hands up for mama. Put your hands up for mama. Just a little bit, tiny bit, I want to thank everybody. Everybody say thank you for giving me a chance to perform for you tonight. We're sorry about the bridge and the sound and all that, but we sure had a good time. I had a good time performing for you. Thank you so much. Oh, and you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. I am T Cross, the cross with a K. Thank you.
Will be heard. So let's welcome back Annalise.
So this song, 21 Things, is an excerpt from our 2016 main stage, Embodied, which was a show that focused on capitalism and the $55 billion a year diet industry. So this is one of Jess's favorite songs, and so I'm really happy to be able to be here to perform it for her. The average woman spends 21 minutes every single day body shaming herself. That's almost 3 hours a week. But here are 21 things I did in 21 minutes instead of hating myself today. Made 3 birthday cards, sorted the recycling, called 5 people to tell them that I love them. Watched Modern Family, and then the news. I ate 3 donuts and I wrote this song for you. That was 21 things I did in 21 minutes instead of hating myself today. Reorganized my desk, threw my scale in the trash. Actually donated to charity for once. Got lost on BuzzFeed, then sang the blues. I made some lunch and I learned something new. That was 21 things I did in 21 minutes instead of hating myself today. Created new art, then helped my best friend. Looked in the mirror and decided that I'm worth it. Chose to be happy and told the truth. I learned how to smile and how much I love you. That was 21 things I did in 21 minutes instead of hating myself today. Thank you.
Charlene A. Carruthers is a Black queer feminist. She currently serves as National Director of the Black Youth Project 100.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you so much for this recognition, and NECPEN, who I've known for years. This is a great opportunity for me and an honor and a privilege to see the fruits of your labor and to be a part of that. So thank you so much. On the topic of self-care, it's difficult to talk about, and I appreciate Jacqueline's honesty. And so go out and continue to be your beautiful, brilliant selves. Thank you.
Don't do this, Mom. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good evening. It's hard to be last after hearing so many amazing stories. My name is Damali Peterman, and on behalf of the board of the New York Peace Institute, we'd like to thank Women Work for such an amazing honor and recognition of our work. I prepared this speech that I'm going to abandon and go off script for a minute because I've heard so many stories and I feel
I'd like to remind you to please network for a little bit, get to know the amazing people in the room. We want to also remind you, if you're an honoree, to stay behind. We're going to take some photos before you leave. Just to list off some of the people to thank, we're really grateful for our Women Work staff, amazing women who do this on their volunteer time to make sure that their passion for women is seen throughout our community. So thank you to our community of leaders in the back. We're really grateful for you. We also wanted to thank a bunch of other people.
We wanted to thank NYU Kimmel Center for hosting us, and WASAPA, the Wagner Society for Africa.
Our DJ and photography, videography team, thank you guys so much. Those guys, they came to the